First and foremost, I'd like to say, call aloud Yim Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice as the scriptures teach us to do. All right. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. Hold on. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone, Chicago camp, basically coming back to you with a quick lesson. You know, I was just walking up the street, and man, 144 call on me out by Shem outside, and I had seen one of these robots, man, and it was bugged out to sea, but they have them out here in Chicago, and they have them out here cleaning up and shit. And all I thought about was, man, the Lord is really finna come fuck these people over, man. Because the so-called white man is about to unleash his wrath, all right, via the Lord, all right? And we say that because the scripture says what? The heart of the kings is in the hands of the Lord. So the mind of the powers that be is in the hands of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And we know that great wrath, that great day is approaching. So I seen the little robot thing cleaning, and the Elder Malcolm, he always bring this out, and it's a good episode. It's that episode of Black Mirror, all right? And you can find it on Netflix if they still got it, with the fucking robot dogs, man. All right? The so-called white man has all type of instruments of war, and there's going to be chaos out here. You have these sleeper cells, all these dudes from other countries that the gates that just came to American soil. That's all around. You have the average American that's bugged out they fucking mind. When all hell break loose, and all hell is about to break loose, man, you niggas are going to have nothing to run for. Nothing to run to. And that's why the scriptures, that's right, the water brother for posting it. Exactly. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Warn to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And he knows he have but a short time, man. You see the brothers, the apostles, the elders, all right, standing on the street, declaring the name of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what really got them shaking in their boots. That's why when you go into the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, all right, starting at the first verse on down, it goes into them marveling at marveling at the greatness of his salvation, seeing that he's numbered amongst the saints, the one that they once had in derision, Israel. Now that goes into the chariots delivering us, but it ultimately starts with what? The two sticks being gathered and preaching his word. So this man understands that he has but a short time, and like the rat he is, he's backed up into the corner, and all he can use is his sword. But the Lord is going to put that in his mind. The Lord is going to put that in the mind of the other nations. All right? Because these people have to fucking destroy each other, man. All right? All these people have to destroy each other. From the average nigger on the corner that's not a elect, all right, to these niggas that's gathered, all right, right now in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Fight, and that's another thing. I seen this fucking all these dudes in the Navy. They just walking down the street, man. The Lord is finna cook you niggas, man. And the wicked part about it is most of them Jake, man. I said this nigga just really signed up to fight against the army, Salakia, to fight in the army, to fight against the Lord. All right? And that time is coming. That's why when you read Revelations, it also tells you Michael and his angels and Satan his angels. A war broke out in heaven. All right? That's talking about the chariots. All right? The UFOs. The so-called UFOs. The chariots of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai against these nations and their military forces, man. That's why when you read the book of 2nd Esdras, and I'm quoting because, you know, I'm going live, and this is just a walk and talk. I really had to bring it out because that was on my spirit, man. But when you go into the book of 2nd Esdras, he said they was trembling, but yet they durst fight because the Lord put it on their hearts to fight, because he made them jump up to get beat down ultimately. And the only men, all right, that's going to be covered in that day is the men of the elect. All right, and a few sisters of the elect, of the 1/3 of Israel, which includes the 144,000, which is the leading body of the elect. Outside of that, the whole earth is going to get trashed, man. All right. That's why when you go into the book of St. Matthew, the 21st chapter, in about the 34th to 35th verse, he says what? As in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. We going into the coming of the Son of Man. Yahweh Shai is coming back to establish his rulership. And he can't pour sugar on shit and call it a sandwich. This place has to be eviscerated, man. All right, and these people have to be judged. And the elect has to get their salvation, man. All right, so he has to harden their heart to make them fight him. Just to show him he'll fuck them up. All right. That's right, brother. This is 2nd Esdras 8:50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Going back into the Matthew, when he said, as the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. The people walk with great pride. The world was exceedingly flooded with pure wickedness, man. All right, every nigga you see is an adulterer. And if he ain't an adulterer, he's a homosexual. Hey, I think every dude outside of this truth is a fucking homosexual. I know for a fact they all adulterers. All right? They all sexual, immoral deviants. They all mentally immoral deviants. I don't trust you niggas around me. I don't trust you around women, and I don't trust you around children. And these fucking women are even wickeder, man. And that's why the scripture says, because the love of many shall wax cold. All right, the love of many is going to wax cold, man. These people don't care about each other. These people don't care about nothing. And you know they don't care about us. All the forces of evil are against us on a daily basis, man. So those who dwell on the earth in the latter time, they back here to get judged. All right, them people was on the earth during the time of the flood to get judged, man, and to be made an example of. These people right here are here to be judged and to be an example of. That's why the scripture said her sins have reached the height of heaven. But who the fuck in here doing the sinning? All the wicked. And that includes the 2/3 of Israel. That includes the heathens. That includes Esau. They all have to get judged, and the wrath is coming. That's why when you read the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter, it lets you know what? It lets you know what? It goes going back into Michael. It said, see, for the holy archangel to really have to come down here, for the Lord, Yahweh Shai, the chariots and the host of heaven to really come down here, you have to understand how fucked up this place is, man. Everybody outside of the elect is a fucking bug out, man. And the scripture says what? That if they're seeing that the righteous be saved, how much more the ungodly and the sinner? See, this is not a game, man. This is not a game. That's right, brother. This is 2nd Esdras 9:1. He said, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I have told you before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's exactly what he's doing. All right? It says, therefore, there shall be earthquakes, seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And that's happening right now at an all-time high simultaneously. All right? It says, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of these days, Salaki spake of those things from the beginning that will be for thee, even from the Salaki, the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is made manifest. All right, the end is being made manifest because her sins have reached the height of heaven, man. This is the most wicked niggas, and I'm going to keep saying it, the most wicked niggas to ever exist are on the planet today. And they here to be judged, man. All right, and elect is here to be tried. All right, the elect is here to get the blood off their hands so they'll be righteous, you know, or found without fault. All right, when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai comes back, man. That's why he said, I think it's Revelations 14:4. He said these men are virgins, man. That don't mean they wasn't having sex with women, man. That don't mean they wasn't fucking chicks, bro. All right? That's why the scripture says, blessed is he who the Lord doeth not, I'm quoting it, do it not impart iniquity. All right? The Lord is here. Salaki, we have the Lord while we here on this earth, all right, to guide us, man. And so that we will be found innocent, man. Not saying you're not going to go off, but the scriptures let you know what? Rehearse the righteous acts in the land of drawing waters. And nobody else doing that outside of the elect. That's why the Lord said what? Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he found faith on earth. That faith is only going to be found sealed among the remnant. That's to return, man. And those men bought back. Everybody else outside of that, whether it's your mama, whether it's your grandma, or whoever the hell the Lord don't have mercy on. He said, I will have mercy on whom I have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I have compassion. See, the Lord don't give a fuck if you like your girlfriend, man. If that bitch wicked, he gonna fry her. The same thing with everybody else, man. You know? The wrath is coming to this place, man. That's why he said about what he spoke about is 4 sword judgments, man. It's going to be cannibalism out here. All right? Ain't going to be no fucking feminist movement when the lights go off, man. There's going to be a lot of grape out here. There's going to be a lot of theft. All right? He said, once again, I'm going to quote it again, because iniquity shall abound. The love of many shall wax cold. Hey, this is Isaiah 34. The brother put it up here. This is Isaiah 34:2. It says, for all the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations. See, this is the indignation, the righteous anger of the Lord. All right? He said it's upon all nations, and his fury upon their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. So, yeah, these punks that I seen with they stupid ass in the Navy, they had them fat ass slacks on with the crease. And these motherfucking paper towel napkin ass hats, bitch, you finna go over there to the Valley of Jehoshaphat and get rolled. You about to be part of that stink. Or wherever the United States Army station your stupid ass. You about to get rolled, man. That's right, Romans 2:11. There's no respect of persons with Yahweh. All right, the Lord, the scriptures say he have care for his elect. He have care for his elect. All right, the men, women, and children that he have under that covering, man. That's it. That's Psalms, the 91st chapter covering. And that's another scripture which goes into us coming into this truth and us going into the chariots. Because he said, blessed is he who dwelleth under the shadow of the Almighty. It goes into him that dwelleth under the shadow of the Almighty. Those are the men that's going to have protection, man. He said, a mighty men shall be as women, man. I'm a mighty ass nigga. But I actually understand, man, that it's only of the Lord that you're going to make it through what's to come, man. The Lord ain't these 2 niggers at the store who you could just piece up real quick, throw one of them into the motherfucking vending machine and kick the other one in his ass. No, it ain't no chance, stroke of the luck, none of that shit, man. If the Lord got your number out, he got it out for you, man. And all these wicked niggas are back to be judged. All these wicked ass niggas are back to be judged. That's it. That's it. That's right, brother. Psalms 34:7. The angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth him. And that's why when you go into these punk ass camps like ISUPK, IUIC, and all these other weird niggas, man, they don't never talk about the divine intervention of the Lord. They don't never talk about what's to come. What's here? Fuck what's to come. What's here? I just seen a fucking robot pick up some trash. Esau's about to press this button and fuck you niggas up. And you ain't gonna have no fucking answers. Esau is about to press this fucking button and he's about to fuck you niggas up. Once again. And you're not gonna have any fucking answers, man. But the let go have the name of the Lord. All right, the protection of the Lord, the shield of the Lord. That's why he said the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and it's safe. But that's how you know it's wicked niggas amongst Israel. Because when you read the book of Matthew, what does he say? He said, many shall say to me, Lord, Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh. What's the name? Yahweh Shai. He said, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity. You're just a group of niggers perpetrating. But we going to find out who served Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and who served him not. We going to find that out. Because this wrath is going to reveal every fucking thing, man. When the Lord come and get to dropping you punk ass niggas, you going to see it, man. And it's here, man. You can fucking feel it, man. You can feel it, man. You think all this wickedness just going to go around unjudged? You think all these abominable idolaters going to go around unjudged? You think these niggas going to play with the flock and go around unjudged? You out your fucking mind, man. All these moles living freely, you out your fucking mind, man. That's why he said that he got them reserved for the day of judgment. For the day of judgment. That's why the scripture says, seeing all these things be, look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all this. He said, was thou angry at the waters? Ain't gonna be no fucking river. Ain't gonna be no Lake Michigan. He said, was thou angry at the waters? This shit gonna be dried up. He said, seeing that all these things be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? These niggas ain't rehearsing the acts, the righteous acts. They don't give a fuck about the Lord, and the Lord not gonna give a fuck about them. He gonna put his fucking foot in their ass, and I don't want to be no part in it, but to do it with the Lord, but to get that spiritual power. Yeah. Speaking into that, it's Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of thy salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right, because the men that fear the Lord are going to have the protection of the Lord. They're going to have that divine intervention from the Lord. And they're going to have that mark of exemption that spoke about in the book of Ezekiel, man. For those that cry and sign for the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. I was chilling. I seen that shit and it flipped me the fuck out, man. Because I know what's behind that, man. You got these dorks on the day. Oh, look, that's cool. Look at the robot. Man, that robot finna bend your stupid ass over. I hate to say it like that, but that's what's going to happen, man. You know? The wrath of the Lord is coming upon this place, and it ain't going to be nothing these niggas can do about it, man. You know, so stay prayed up. You know, stay in the scriptures. You know, use it like the scripture says, faultless, man. And between your eyes, let wisdom, and I'm speaking to the hopeful elect, and to myself. Hopefully, I'm other hopeful elect, you know. Let wisdom meet thee at every thought, man, because the devil is out here, man. These demons are out here trying to turn you, man. It's a battle for the flesh every day, man. The scriptures say the flesh lusts against the spirit and the spirit against the flesh, and the two are contrary to one another. It's a battle every day, man. So you win those battles. You have faith in the Lord, man. And you want to be found exempt from the wrath that's to come, man. Because this wrath is coming, man. And I'm going to read this one more time, and I'm going to close it out. And this scripture was on my mind the whole time, man. Isaiah 33:6. And the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of thy salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And we have that now, man. And it's going to be amplified in that day. All right? That's why the scripture says you'll hear a voice, and it'll say, walk ye, this is the way they're in. The scripture say the beast of the field shall be in league with thee, man. All right? You got to really know that the Lord is dealing with you, man. And he's coming to cut these fucking clowns off. But with that being said, hey, the water to you, Akim, too, for posting the scriptures up there, man. You know, but with that being said, Shalom, you know, the water for the Akim apostles, elders, whoever may tune in, man. This shit is over with, bro. This shit is over with, man. I'm sick of this fucking place. And it ain't over with just because I'm sick of this place. Hey, it's niggas that love this place. It's over with for they punk ass, too. But with that being said, call aloud Yim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakarash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. All right, who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the apostles, elders, brothers, and few sisters that may have tuned in, man. Call aloud Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, shalom and endure.